is Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports.
And we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry.
It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers
on Monday night.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
About ready to get us started. And we are underway in Southern California. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Los Angeles taking the field led by Justin Herbert, third-year man out of Oregon whose career is off to an incredibly productive start.
It feels like hyperbole, but it's actually reality. In only 2 seasons, we've seen Justin Herbert do things rarely or never seen before in the NFL. He's one of only 9 quarterbacks now with a 5,000-yard passing season and made the Chargers a top 5 offense for the first time since 2010.
Here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards on the gain, a great start for this offense. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4-yard gain on first down. They move the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
On first down, Justin Herbert. They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 30 yards there.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Joshua Kelly. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And they do exactly exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Wilson. And that will be incomplete. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And Brandon.
So this offense has the football inside the red zone. And coming up, second down. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On second and goal. Herbert, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now Herbert, third and goal. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early.
Time to hop in as this defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with his 2nd and 4. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side,
play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye.
That's not easily.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams on a touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it. keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or...
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer defense.
Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, as that fumble...
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing now is Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Now Wilson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw there complete to Hamlin. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line. Here's Wilson. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And this game not quite... Him take all 3 times. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Room here to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
Now it's Herbert. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.